Going. Good luck, man.
On the banks of Lake Washington, it's Husky Stadium. Today, an early season non-conference showdown here on EA Sports College Football, pitting the SEC against the Big Ten. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Washington Huskies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
The most beautiful views from the water on Lake Washington. Husky Stadium is something special. You can see the lake, the mountains. You can see it all from kickoff. This is one of the most glorious views in all of college sports. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. And he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Fresh center downs going to the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's White. He's past the 30. Flying down the right side. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Vols!
What a way to start this game offensively. You find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does the rest. The defense looks like they were sleepwalking out there to start this game. One play, they go the distance to score a touchdown. This defense better wake up.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. And he's not going to take the touchback. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here's Williams to throw. Look out! Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Williams looking for a man. Finds the tight end. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Williams. Quick catch. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Looking to the big tight end. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll give it to Washington.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Makes the grab on the left. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to Washington.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Throwing, Williams. Escapes the pressure to his right. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
And the field goal unit is on the field. That is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And we say football is a game of inches. Man, I think when your field goal kicker hits the crossbar, you're living on that. And it's just short, and it doesn't climb up. It goes down and just inches away from being a really good kick.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Already a solid start to this one. Now back, snags it, and he's open. He's at the 40. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Volunteers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Fresh set of downs going up top. Holds on, it's Wilson. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got it. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
Out wide right, it's Wilson. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from pay dirt.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're...
Touchdown Volunteers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Williams. Grabbed behind the line. It's Washington. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, this defense is extremely disciplined. Right there, first down, screen pass. It doesn't fool them. Nice play.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Williams will pass. He's got him in the flat. Turning it on. Crosses midfield. Inside the 30. He's at the touchdown, Husky. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play
Yes,
wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand.
Yeah,
Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. Makes the catch down the right side. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Wants to throw one first. Got it in the middle. It's Davis. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Vols have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they take it in for 6 more points. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Washington wants to go quickly. Here's Williams to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Really nice looking pinpoint throw there. And when I think back to Husky QBs, you think about Warren Moon, you think about Mark Brunell, the Heward brothers. What about Jake Browning? All made really good decisions. This guy, he's got a lot of arm talent, but he's also very smart.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll give it to Washington. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Williams. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
3rd and long coming up. Williams looking for a man. Trying to escape and get it himself. Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
Well, he hasn't called his own number very often in this game. That actually is the first time he's taken off and scrambled, but it was a really good decision. He's been killing this defense through the air. You've seen the arm talent. You've seen the accuracy. That time, really nice decision to tuck it and get what he can get. He's got this defense on their heels.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Throwing, Williams. It's complete to the left. Finds a crease at the 20. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
The Huskies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
Well, I love the fight from this offense on this drive especially, and they've been physical, and they've had a lot of success moving it down the field, running the football. They're trailing by 2 possessions. Down in the red zone, third down here. This is critical. They have got to be able to score a touchdown and cut this thing and make it a 1-possession game. It'll be interesting to see what they dial up on third down now.
Third down from the gun, Williams. Left side is Washington. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Husky! An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Dodson. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Here's some daylight. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. It's just kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love it when your team has a bunch of grinders, a bunch of physical.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He's at the 50. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
And the Vols come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Motion from the back. Drops back on first down. Turns up, it's White. Across the 35. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Back's got it on the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. Sells the run, looking to pass. Right side, it's Bishop. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Vols! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is, and get into the end zone.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you.
But, and he's got room. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Williams unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Gets loose in the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Husky.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. And the ball is loose on the return. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Very rarely do you have a play on defense where you've got 30 yards head of steam built up to come make a collision. On kickoff and kickoff return you do. And a lot of times you see big sticks and fumbles happen as a result.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Changing the routes with his receivers. Here's Williams to throw. Lets it fly. Got it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him the football. Sometimes he can use that blazing speed and make bigger plays. I look for them to continue to find ways to get that fast dude in space.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Here's a give to Washington. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Washington. That's his 3rd touchdown in the game, and he just has 4 now on the season. Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quick give. It's White. At the 35, he's open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the wideout. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Second down to the air. Out wide right, it's Matthews. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the middle. In traffic, it's Jackson. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of the game.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. Turns it upfield. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
The Vols have it with a first and goal. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but it'll be stopped inches short. Now Washington uses his third timeout, and they can't stop the clock again. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Second and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as his defense is making it tough.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
What a way for this quarter to end. Final play, 4th and goal. Wants to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Fitted in the window for the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with a look at Utah taking on the Florida State Seminoles. And it's the Utes with the first half lead on this juggernaut, and they're trying to make history today. Going to take a lot of discipline in this second half, but they're almost halfway home.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped.
And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football.
Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Washington again. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Got his man, and the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
He'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. You see his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
And the Huskies are flying down the field. Handoff, Washington goes left. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Williams, looking left. Wide open downfield. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Really nice looking pass there. You think about all the great Washington quarterbacks, right? Warren Moon, the Heward brothers, Mark Brunell, Jake Browning. The greatest quarterback name in college football history, Sonny Sixkiller. That guy was throwing seeds at the University of Washington. This dude right here, putting on his best Sonny Sixkiller impersonation.
Here's a give to Washington.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels, so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
Williams will pass. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for.
There were a lot of...
Yeah.
Really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Right side, it's Wilson. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Lets it fly. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. And the Vols will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. From the gun. Swings it out to his running back. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Clark. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. this defense bow down to Washington. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to enter. Makes a grab and room to run. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Throwing, Williams. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Williams looking for a man. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Max got it on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
Great awareness that time by the safety. He's obviously spent a lot of time in the film room. The D-line was upfield. It looked like that one might be a big gainer on the running back screen. But did you see how fast the safety came screaming down? He saw that thing coming from a mile away, and he's able to make a big-time stop.
And the returner will be knocked down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wants to throw on first. They'll run the screen. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
That's really good eye discipline by the safety. Great job not getting his eyes lost. It looks like pass immediately. He locks in on the running back. He sees the screen develop, fires upfield, pulls the trigger, and makes the tackle.
Got the first down. At midfield, he's got room. Flying down the left side. He's at the top. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Vols!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And he's going to bring this one out. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Washington. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
And he makes the catch. It's a deuce. Bringing it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wide receiver going in motion. Nice move to keep running. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They want to throw it. Complete out left to Wilson. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Play action on 1st down. Buying a little time to his left. He throws one to the left. He's got it on the outside. He was oh so close to wrapping up this 3rd quarter with a score. What a play to finish off the period. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll move the tight end. They'll run the jet sweep, trying to spread this defense out. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Wideout trying to get it in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers!
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the 4th. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Play fake, Williams. Working that left side now. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
Williams throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
And the Huskies, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Williams will pass. Moves to his right. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Huskies. Once he got some room, it was over.
Here in
the second half of this game, you're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. If they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen. I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you've...
And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty flag down, and I think the offense is going to pick up the first down. The defense was offside. He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So here is the Tennessee offense. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Keep it on the ground. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
The Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. Buying time to his right. Fires downfield. Throw to the right side, that's Wilson. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Now on 1st down from the 43. Wide receiver comes in motion. Drops back on 1st down. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Out wide left, it's Matthews. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get into those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
It's first down from the 11. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. They'll give it to him again. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Makes a move. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Here's Williams to throw. He'll get rid of it. He's got an open man. On the move at the 30. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of...
Fires toward the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Huskies.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
He gets into the end zone for the two-point conversion, but there is a penalty marker on the field. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Don't think that one made it 10 yards before they got the eager paws on top of it, and the flags will fly. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to the counter play. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Right back to it. Inside the 25. All the way! Touchdown Vols! He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. He's looking to throw. Rush is on. He's on the move. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. And he's going to bring this one out. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. 20 for the opening play of this drive. Williams. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.